Have you ever been told that you just square measure too sensitive of someone, or too emotional? After you were very little, did you cry a lot? Were you shy? It simply may be that you just square measure a sensitive individual that incorporates a sensitive soul. These days we are going to explore 6 signs that you just match into this class. This can be not one thing that you just ought to be hanged out of, and you ought to perceive that having a sensitive soul means you are feeling terribly deeply, have a giant heart and appreciate the sweetness within the world. 1. You're intuitive. You find that you just get a sense in your gut that tells you if one thing is wrong or right, and you'll realize that you just square measure usually correct. You'll feel the mood of an area after you enter it. You'll simply tell if one thing is wrong with someone, and infrequently times you recognize however they're feeling before they've even had the prospect to inform you. 2. You're feeling negativity powerfully. You have a really tough time managing any sort of negative emotions, like anger, raised voices, or conflicts. These emotions will cause you to feel physically sick. You furthermore end up avoiding negativity within the media, like the news, violent movies, or TV shows as a result of you can't tolerate the violence. 3. You're sensitive to environmental stimuli. You may feel inundated by bright lights, giant crowds, sturdy smells or rough materials. You'll additionally sound out of types if you've got an excessive amount of on your schedule quickly. You'll end up avoiding commitments that square measure into a fault stimulating things. 4. You're oft exhausted. Since you're feeling thus deeply and you're perpetually feeling the emotions of others, you'll feel wiped out and tired. You'll feel showing emotion drained and might even receive the diagnosing of chronic fatigue syndrome. 5. Folks tell you. People can usually comment that somebody is being too sensitive in a very state of affairs. They'll tell you that you just wear your heart on your sleeve. However, you may additionally hear that you just square measure the most effective observer, and that they can tell you things that they wouldn't commonly tell others. As a result of they apprehend that you just will genuinely care and hear them.